You know how it's been scientifically proven that when you first, like, wake up in the morning, there's, like, a 3 to 5 second period of time where, like, you have no idea where you are, what you've done, where you've been, etc. So, funny story, I wake up this morning and, you know, trying, you know, stretch it out. So, yeah, like stretching my legs, stretching my arms. You know, you gotta do all that stuff to try and, you know, keep myself moving throughout the course of the day. And, you know, sometimes, you know, I sort of, you know, do like this with my head or whatever, you know, thinking that my fingers are gonna run through my hair. And then when I'm doing that, I'm just like, something's missing. Oh. Right. I got a haircut yesterday, and I totally just messed up my hair, kind of doing that. But, yeah. So, total brain fart moment. Anyway, that is how my morning got started off. Well, technically, my morning got started off with the usual fashion, you know, getting showered nice and clean, bringing out the tie, and doing this video. Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. It is now Friday, March 6th, the second Friday during Lent, in which I am not able to have any meat today, but that's okay, because I'm going to MoReas. I'm having a fish fry again. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. It's going to be really good. Yes, it's also a day I can go to Readers again, as this is technically was the first weekend that Readers was supposed to open, because normally they open the first Friday in March, but, you know, I know the owner, he's like, nah, I'll do it a little bit early, which, thank goodness, because he closed early too. I don't know if I could stay another week without Readers. I need to have my Readers, you know, just going once a week. I mean, if you saw my Facebook or Instagram, then you know that, I was home again, which is awesome. Just took like a giant picture of my usual, which is quite simply a large Swedish fish Italian ice, which I will be having again later today. But I have to wait until it is, of course, you know, later this afternoon, which, you know, I can wait an entire day. It's cool. Patience comes to those who, good things come to those who wait. I almost said patience comes to those who wait. Patience is a virtue. Good things come to those who wait. Like the fact that this week we're finally going to get that One Piece manga chapter that we should have gotten. I cannot wait. From what I've heard, the spoilers of the chapter are already out, which, honestly, they're the sorts of things where, like, you can read, but for me, it doesn't really affect the story at all. I mean, to be perfectly honest, my reaction to actually reading the chapter is going to be a lot different than just simply reading, oh, this happens here, or this happens here. It's even less of a reaction if, like, the spoilers are completely in Japanese, because as a dumb white guy, I cannot read Japanese. Although that being said, actually, I can't even really speak Japanese all that well. Although I've heard the opening of One Piece, opening number 22 for so long, which is over the top, that I know the beginning of that song by heart. I'm not going to sing it yet. Anyway, and actually, I do know a little bit of Binks Sake, or Binks Brew in Funimation dub. It's actually a really good song. A sad song, but it's a good song. I should probably, if I ever did, like, some sort of singing or anything, I'd love to be able to do that, but I'm afraid I'll get, like, flagged or something. I don't know. Anyway, I am very tired right now. And yeah, again, I honestly procrastinated doing the MoReas last night just because I'm like, I'm so tired. I don't want to do it, but I did. Because, full disclosure, it was like well after 10 o'clock at night when I finally got around to do it. So, yeah, last night was probably the latest I went to bed, which is rather weird considering that this is probably the earliest I've done a video in a good while. it's just like now 6 a.m. when I'm doing this. So that gives you a brief idea as to when this recording is taking place. Well, actually, hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. I need to stand a little bit straighter and presentable for you all. Okay, so again, in terms of what happened yesterday, I did get my hair cut, which was very long overdue. It's got to be a nice short haircut, one that's going to last a good while, because trust me, pay attention to the course of the next 105 days and change, because trust me, it's going to get long. Well, actually, just like 100 days and change. Because before the next date of my being addressed, I'm definitely going to get another one. Basically, if it's mid-June and my hair is long, I'll be due for a haircut. That's what I'm trying to allude to. Actually, I have a friend who's getting married in mid-June. So, actually, day 900 is going to coincide with that weekend. So, don't suppose you have any invites left. I got nothing better to do. Well, actually, that does remind me, when is Father's Day? I asked Father's Day because that is mid-June. So, let's see, Father's Day. And it's slow this morning. Oh. Site cannot be reached. Hold on a second. Let me try this again. Yeah, June 21st. Okay, he's gonna get married, like, right after day 900, or right before day 900, so, yeah, right before Father's Day, so, yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend for his dad. Pretty cool. Yes. Actually, and also in terms of what happened yesterday, we had a new episode of Hot Ones featuring, which the guest was Pete Davidson, and I've said this many times in the past. I will continue to say it. Hot Ones really is a really good show when it comes to just learning about stuff about the celebrity guests that you otherwise wouldn't know. In the case of Pete Davidson, I actually learned a lot. Like how, when he was a kid, whereas most students would go to, after school activities, he was actually taking like a ferry across like the river of Staten Island to go to comedy clubs and doing stand-up, because he's been doing stand-up since like a really, really young age. He represents, the borough of Staten Island really well. He and his mom actually bought a house. That's really sweet. What else? That he really wanted to do like a kind of special where he's like not filtered or anything. A stand-up special, that is. So, yeah, a few fun things about SNL, a few SNL hosts like Drake and Kanye West, his experiences with that. So, yeah, again, I learned a lot of neat stuff. And it's really, really good. And some of it's actually really, sweet and heartfelt. That's actually one thing, yes, at its bare bones, Hot Ones is, as Sean Evans puts it, sorry. It's a show with hot questions and even hotter wings. That's what I was trying to say. Which, at its bare bones, yes, it is. But it actually takes an opportunity to dig a little deeper than that. And, again, you learn a lot of really nice stuff. That's why Hot Ones really is one of the best shows on the internet right now. Yes, of course, there's, some fun in watching someone, sweat profusely, tear up profusely when it comes to eating hot wings, as anatomically that's supposed to happen. But if you look beyond that, you learn a lot more. And that's really excellent. I really like that. Actually, that'd be a really interesting sort of series of videos I would do if I somehow got to be on Hot Ones. To the good people over First We Feast, you know, I'm completely available. Just pay for my plane ticket and, you know, pay for a place to sleep, and, you know, we can get it done. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I mean, full disclosure, if I ever was on Hot Ones, I'm letting you know right now, I really do try and up the ante whenever, you know, hot food is presented to me. Like, I do try and make it as hot as I can stand it. But I do know that I have limits, and there are several sauces on there that are definitely beyond my limits, to which I will have to go even further beyond. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was wondering when I'd make a really decent reference to that show of all things, wouldn't it? Wouldn't I? Yeah, in terms of this weekend, nothing really much. I mean, the world's largest shamrock is happening over a week from now. So, nothing about that. I mean, I do know that the good people over Peas Macarons have something going on at Horsehead Central Plaza, which, good for you. I really hope you guys, you know, are successful tomorrow in preparation for your new store opening next month. I cannot wait. Unfortunately, I will not be able to go tomorrow because for the vast majority of tomorrow, I will be in Corning. So, will not be able to see, but, you know that I'm rooting for you, hooray. And, yeah, that's kind of what my, you know, plans are. I mean, the whole me being in Corning all day tomorrow has been preordained, so it's not really, can't really get out of it now. But, in the end, I should still be a pretty decent weekend. I haven't really quite heard if, like, my family's getting together or really anything like that. I do know the Ill Eagle Tap House is having, like, a diaper party. Oh, a diaper party is like a baby shower, but for dudes. Basically, you just bring, like, a bunch of diapers, and if you want to, you can get, you know, free food and drink or something. Which, I might do that. That'd be interesting to do. I have to wait and see. I have to sort of play that one by ear. And my ears were just recently lowered. Yes. Although I am a little sad because the person who normally cuts my hair doesn't work at the Sheer Knowledge anymore. I was sad. See, Sheer Knowledge has been the place where my brother and I have gotten our haircuts for, gosh, I would say at least, you know what, I would say 18 years. 18 years. She got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. Anyway, but yeah, I think that's how long my brother and I have gotten haircuts at Sheer Knowledge. And it's a fun story. When I made the call to set my appointment with the person who normally cuts my hair, I was told that she doesn't work there anymore. And then I'm like, is there anyone who's available at this given time? And then I think to ask, who cuts Hal's hair? And I accidentally just said the name of my brother. Darn it. Anyway, who cuts my brother's hair? And then, fortunately enough, I was talking to the person on the phone who cuts my brother's hair. And so I'm like, oh, is there any time I can see you? And so, yeah, the person who cuts my brother's hair is now the same person who cuts my hair. And may I say, she did an absolutely fantabulous job. I love it. Cannot wait to, I'm actually looking forward to getting another haircut again, which I really will have to wait a good long while. At least close to 100 days. But I will get to that when I get to that. So, that is my plan of attack for now. And, yeah. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to what this weekend may have in store. And, you know, as soon as the One Piece manga chapter comes out, I'll definitely be doing a reaction on that. And honestly, that's about all I have for right now. All I can do right now is look forward to this afternoon when I can go to MoReas and then go to MoReas again for that delicious fish fry, which I found very delicious. And I can't wait to have it again. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platform. Turn on those notifications on YouTube. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, everyone's going to be here in a little London here. Now, always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.